Hey guys, we're going to do a quick little video over why and how I enjoy videoing my hunts. When I first started videoing, this was back even in high school, I did it specifically to be able to review those shots and show my buddies. And as I've progressed through here, I've grown my family, I've grown KOAM Outdoors. You know, it's turned into more of creating those memories that last forever. And then also just reviewing the moment there, capturing the moment with a multi-camera directional situation there. And I just absolutely, it's a huge passion of mine now. But just to kind of tell you guys a little bit about the history of this, is I started off with a small little camcorder. It actually took like little DVRs. I mean, they were about that size on there. And I had with my Matthew FX bow, I had it on a stabilizer, and I shot some deer, and that thing, I mean, the footage just wasn't there. It was all shaky and stuff. If you guys have experienced any of that in the past, you can relate. But as I've progressed into it, and I not only use the fourth arrow tripod systems, I also use the hang camera arms there, and they've really opened the gate for almost anybody that wants the video to be able to video. This camera arm works out really good. Basically, you're strapping that around the tree, any kind of level you need, this thing can get you taken care of. And then also, one of the coolest things is, they've got the availability to put your camcorder there, and I'll get into the camera here in just a minute of what I've used in the past, what I'm currently using, but you've got that. But what's also cool is maybe you don't want to actually use, go out there and buy a camera. If you want to use your cell phone, they got you covered there too. I mean, you basically just put your phone right in there, press record, and you can control it just as a normal camera. And a lot of those cameras nowadays, I mean, they can provide some great footage there. So, getting into the actual camera setup, when I first started KOAM Outdoors, I used a Canon, I believe it was a D20. It was just it was a small little recorder, and it was basically the bottom line, or the bottom step of a professional camcorder. I think I bought the thing used for maybe $300. So you guys can get into there's videos with a pretty good camera for not a whole lot of money. But now what I use is a Canon 80D, and basically it's a photography and a camcorder all in one. So I can use my big lens if I want to, or if I'm out here on public land, or if I'm bow hunting, the big rednecks, I can use that smaller lens as well, and be able to, not only take pictures, but also video when I want to. Now, the camera arms, you can get into a lot of different varieties of camera arms. I first started off with Muddy, just a basic tree stand arm, and basically for every Millennium tree stand I had a camera arm. That's just a package deal that I did. But what I was starting to realize is the stability of that camera arm. It was there, but not for the what I was truly looking for there. And that's when I switched to a fourth arrow several years ago, and I haven't looked back. So it gives you a good variety in regards to not only, the cameras you can use, your cell phone you can use, but the camera arms you can pick up. And I think that you'll find it to be very beneficial, not only for, reviewing your shots, but also being able to, capture that moment and, just relive it whenever you guys want to review that memory there. And, it's priceless. I was able to have my daughter kill or harvest her first 2 deer this year, both of which were on film. One was going after a doe, just to kind of get her started with that 300 blackout during youth rifle season, just for some doe management. And then a week later, we ended up harvesting that pretty good size 8-point out of a redneck hay bale blind with that crossbow. And, just couldn't have been more proud of her on that. But also, I'm able to review that moment. She's able to review that moment, share it with her friends. And hopefully that passion continues to gain generational, wise, in regards to getting more, not only youth, but adults out in the outdoors. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature. Best luck on your upcoming hunt.